Okay, this is the Intex unboxed. All these ingredients except the coffee filter and the tape and the Bounty paper towel do not come with the pump. So basically you put the sand in here, but not before you use this. And this is how much the sand should fill up this gauge. After you put it in, make sure it stays in the middle of this filter casing. We're gonna use the coffee filter to cover this so we don't put any sand in this pipe right here. And then we are going to put this filter inside this base and then connect the pump with the base right here. It just slides in. Okay, and then we're gonna use this hose to connect from here to there to connect the filter with the pump. In addition, the pump comes with these two hoses that connect to your pool and this jet thingy that mixes air with the water if you want to kind of cool off the water depending where you live. The pump doesn't come with the sand, okay, and I already pre-measured the sand, which is going to appear magically into the shot. So this is the sand, it's pre-measured to pour it into the filter, and after you put this inside, most of the rings here, the gasket rings, come pre-attached and they're secure with these lines. This is the gasket that comes in between the top and the bottom. All right, so let's take this up. This is how it looks inside. You have a bunch of other features here like out, and this is the drain. Basically, if you want to drain your pool, probably. I don't know yet, but most likely that's it. And this is the out. So basically, this is the principle. Water comes through in here, gets through here into the filter, it gets filtered through the sand, and then it goes back into the pool through there, okay? These two. This attaches at the end of this screw right here, which in conjunction with this latch or latching mechanism secures the filter, seals it tight. The pump does not come with everything to be fitted to your pool. Your pool comes with all the other parts to completely fit this pump with your pool. This pump was purchased separately from the pool, and that's how it comes. If this pump comes with your pool, then it comes with all the fittings. The other fittings are coming with your other pump. So if you did like me and purchased this pump without taking the other pump out of its boxes, make sure you look for the extra parts in those boxes. And those parts should be something like these. This T right here connects to the two hoses that pull the water out of your pool and put it into the pump through here, okay? So this T, it comes with your original pool pump. These are the two latches that connect the two hoses into the pool through which the water circulates into the pump. So don't lose these. These come with your original pump, not with this pump. These two are filters basically that stay in your pool and connect to the two hoses inside the pool through which the water comes out into the pump. This is the deluxe water skimmer, which has multiple handles to mount it onto your pool's rim, even if it's an inflatable rim pool, not one of these like frame pools. Just for preventative measure, we're gonna use this coffee filter to breathe in so I don't infect you with some germs. We're gonna use this filter here to just cover this hole so we don't put any sand in there. At any rate, if you put any sand in there, you can always get it with the vacuum tools out. Make sure you don't put the pipe all the way down. But after you have the sand in there, the vacuum doesn't have the power to lift this device while the sand is holding it down. But at any rate, this is the troubleshooting tool. So obviously, if you're smart enough, you're not gonna tape this onto the plastic pipe and you leave yourself room to see the minimum and the maximum. I already have the sand pre-measured by putting the sand in there and now giving this demonstration. Just like your in a course class or something like that teaches you how to put a condom on something, just like that, you're gonna put this on here and make sure it rotates. That means no tape is on the actual plastic and it prevents sand to go in there. Or you can use a plastic cup. I don't have one because I got evicted. This thing and put the sand in there. Okay. And we don't want to make dust because this leaves dust behind. So let's just do that. Okay. There you can see the dust coming out. So yeah, you may need to backwash this sand. Level this out a little bit as best you can. All in all combined, this should be below the max. We are going to set this on that, and there's a way of setting it, obviously. Right here, if you can see this notch goes in here. Done. All right. Furthermore, we can take the pump and just gently set it here. Okay. So this pump is gonna gently set in here. Okay, right there. And it's settled, and obviously there's one here. Okay, good. Since mine is white, I could easily forget this, but we'll leave it there for now. And we're gonna set this gasket, which has to nicely fit in here, right? Which comes already placed in here and it's secured in place, okay? So now, we're not gonna forget this. If you wanna take this out after you put it on top of this, you can, but be gentle about it so you don't pull this out, because you may want to align this. It's not perfectly aligned, so we're gonna rotate this a little bit. Perfect. Now from that angle is not perfect, but from this angle is perfect. To further prove the point, install the hose. Make sure you have these T-rings. So hold this in place while you attach the bottom or the upper portion, however you want to proceed. Now let's try and fit this latching mechanism, and we'll rotate this. Apparently we can't rotate past that. I like it that way. Call me crazy, that's my preference. And that's it. So we're gonna take the screw and this. This is just to prevent you from scratching yourself. If I got this right, yep, this one has threads, and that's the threaded nut. And this is how it came, aligned with this on that side. If you want to flip it around, I guess you can. So it's not a great idea to use the drill to strip the screw, so be gentle. Mine has low speed, so it's fine. And I think this is a type 2 screw, which has a bigger Phillips head for the type 2 bit. I'm gonna try gentle. Okay. All right, so this probably holds it properly. And we're minutes away from assembling the pump to the pool. This is already placed in there. It comes with the same strips of tape that's easily removable. Well, actually sometimes might be a pain. And we already have the T-handle, which is part of the pool kit nut of this pump. And we're gonna put this in there, okay? Okay, that should be enough strength. So we're gonna fit this here. Right, and use one of these ends. So you want to screw this, because there's a plastic membrane, a rubber membrane. Actually sounds better. And this goes inside your pool. But you have to put it back in the pool like that, and you fit it against the pool to create that forced seal. So we're gonna install this here. You can only install this in here after you have installed it in the pool, because you can take this out. Install that. And this also has this possibility of spinning around the stream of water. And this is some sort of a release valve. Okay. So now we gotta go by the pool. This is the short hose, and that is the long hose. That long hose goes into the pool. The part that I couldn't figure out, that comes with the pool pump, not with the Intex pump. This part goes here, okay, and then it latches on here. This valve stays outside. The rubber liner gasket comes inside the pool, okay, and then this is outside the pool. And this deluxe skimmer has to stay a few centimeters under the water, and as the pump sucks the water, creates a little bit of vortex and takes stuff in there. The rim assemblies, and this red one allows it to go up and down. And over there in the far end, there's a strainer that connects to the secondary water out from the pool and into the pump. And now we can clean this bad boy after we get the water to the proper levels. Okay, so basically I plugged one of the holes to make this skimmer more efficient, and if you can see there's a Nerf gun bullet to keep the rim properly at a certain level of the water, because it has the tendency to float, and I don't like it when it floats. It seems to like not be efficient. So I guess a little bit of improvisation never hurt nobody. And here's the plug right there. So I plugged it in, so it creates more power for one single pipe. And I think this is a safety feature, so you don't pull your skin or your hair in these pipes. That's why.